Hey friends, welcome back. I am so glad to see you again here in 2023. As glad as I am to be back into a regular routine of life, I also recognize that very often that regular routine of life can absolutely lead to serious burnout. Am I right? I know I am. It's okay. Even though I'm feeling pretty fresh right now, because the year just started and we just literally this week are getting back into our normal routine of, well, kind of chaos, but it's organized chaos. The time will come very, very quickly though, where burnout will be setting in. So today we're going to talk about a bunch of different ways to help conquer burnout. And many of these are things that I use personally in my own routine when I'm just feeling completely burnt. Let's talk about how you should handle burnout. For starters, absolutely take a break and do it guilt-free. That's right. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel any sort of way about it. When you need a break, decide to take one and do it. Why? Because you need to. Now, during that break, there are so many things you can do to kind of re-spur your creativity and your passion for the things that you're trying to accomplish in the world. While you're taking that break, there's a whole host of things that you can do to help kind of recalibrate your brain and get through that burnout. You can get out into nature, and that can look like whatever you want it to look like. Take a walk, take a hike, sit on a beach, lay in the sun, play in the snow, whatever sounds like the thing that you need, get outside and do it. There's been some research recently about positive and negative ions and the way that our bodies react atomically to the world around us outside. Wind and crashing waves and all of that kind of realigns our atomic makeup. So that's why when you go to the beach, you just feel so much more refreshed when you leave. So there's some real science behind why getting outside is important and matters. But even if you want to completely dismiss that, it just feels good, right? Getting outside, breathing fresh air just feels good. So get outside. You can also read a book, something that you've been meaning to get around to and haven't. You can choose to take better care of your body. You can change your diet so that you're eating healthier. You can change your vitamin intake. You can do yoga. You can get a massage. You can do some stretching. You can go get a facial. Sit down and consider for yourself whether this particular bout of burnout is temporary or something more serious. Sometimes burnout, extreme burnout especially, is a signal that it is time to change something. Yeah, I know. And change is scary and nobody likes it. But sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes it's the only real option to keep that burnout from coming right back. Sometimes it's the only way to cure that burnout, especially if you really, really need to make a change. So I highly encourage you to spend some time after you've done some of the things and are feeling even a little bit better. Take the time to really consider, is this burnout temporary? Or is it time to make a massive shift? We all get burnout from time to time. I know I certainly do. And to be honest, I really thrive in routine. So I'm actually really glad that the holidays are over. The last 3 weeks have been really non-routine. There's been nothing routine about the last 3 weeks. Between the kids and I going on vacation and having Christmas and New Year's and just all of the things, my schedule has been absolutely way more chaotic than normal. My day-to-day schedule on a regular old day in most of the normal parts of the year is somewhat chaotic, but when there's no schedule at all, it's so much worse. So I'm really, really happy to be back in the day-to-day of life and the normal scheduled chaos that comes with my weeks. But that normal scheduled chaos always leads to burnout at some point. And every single time that happens, I make a point to ask myself, is this burnout temporary? And most of the time the answer is yes. But there have been plenty of times when I have decided, okay, it's time to change this thing. It's time to make this big move. It's time to make a leap. And I can't say that I've regretted any of those. Do they always work out the way I want? No, they don't. Do they always happen the way I plan? No. In fact, most things don't work out the way that I plan for them. At a certain point, you have to just kind of divorce yourself from the results and decide, this is what I'm going to do because this is what feels right to me, and whatever happens, happens. I'm going to put in the work, I'm going to do the thing, and if it's in full alignment with my goals and my dreams and my values, then it will work out. And if it isn't, then more burnout will happen. And that's okay, because some of that is just our bodies and our minds telling us, this isn't right for me. And that's okay too. I hope that some of these things will help you. I hope that you go into this year on fire and ready to just kill it. And I hope that you continue to join me and hang out with me and spend some time here. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. And I will see you next week.